about it. It's Tokyo Auto Salon 2026. I just parked the car and I have about a half an hour walk to the show. But this year there is a ton of really cool stuff, really cool new builds. I've seen online some kit for an AE86. I've seen a convertible GTR R35. There is a ton of stuff this year and I'm really looking forward to it. So let me show you the show and please enjoy. Alright, so we have our map. Let me just maybe reduce the exposure just one little bit. No, this is fine. Okay. Alright, so there's a few gates here. There's the ECW and main hall, and we are here in the event hall. So this is the largest one, and then across the street over there there's a smaller one. So let's see what we have. We have in the event hall, on the other one, on the main gate, we have attained some components. We have Toyota Gazoo Racing here, Daihatsu Motors, Isuzu. Yeah, there are Toms is over there, Toyota Energy, Cellstar, Izanami, Valio, Max. There's a lot of exhibits. And then over here we have some Hyundai, Up Garage, Trust, HKS, Mazda, Bridgestone, Nissan. This is in the West Hall 3, right? Sorry, the West Hall, right? And then the Center Hall we have some Autobahns, BYD, Honda, Mugen again. And then in the East Halls we have all right here, Toyo, Subaru, STI, Suzuki, and so on. So we are here in this hall, and let's start from the end, snake our way through it, and then let's go to the big boys here. So let's get going. It's over there. We'll start. All right. Oh, straight away some cool skylines. Look at that. Wow, there's a lot of people here. Every year I say I'm gonna go when there's less crowds, but every year I'm working, unfortunately, so I have to go on a weekend. But all right, so let's go over there on the right-hand side, and we will finish with the GTRs a little bit later. They're pretty clean, pretty sweet cars. All right. Toyota's outclass lifted RB4. Really cool. Looks like some hydraulics or whatever. And another outclass built. But RX-8 looks like it has what is that? Maybe exhaust. Looks like it's a race spec. Yeah, definitely for racing. This doesn't have a rear window. Really fat, really cool wide body kit. Yeah. Look at that interior roll cage. Everything is really purple, really cool. Really lightweight hood. Doesn't fit, but I guess that's what it is. Okay. Next one, made in OEP Japan. What might that be here? All right. OEP, made in Japan. Suzuki. Oh, it's a Jimny. Jimny Nomad. Huh. Very interesting. All right, and then right next to it we have. It has a pixelated license plate. But this is it's just full with stuff. It's a little bit odd. Okay, let's go move on. This is cool. I love these. So this is I think Rocky Auto. Oh, maybe not this. There's a tuner modifier for these cars, right? But these Datsun's Fairleys, that's carbon fiber fenders. Look at that. Really cool wheels. Let's take a little bit of a further look from this. interesting. Look at that. Wow. Okay. This is new. Check this out. This has a 3.5 liter V6. This is probably from, maybe not. This is a Nissan V6 anyway. Maybe from the new GTR, but maybe not. This is really cool. A fair lady with a V6, 3.5 liter V6 engine. That might be interesting. Carbon fiber hood. Look at that. I love these. Toyota. Wow. Okay, so this is I think, one of two maybe? A 2000 GT, but it's convertible. I think this has been here already. These 2000 GTs are absolutely amazing. I love them, but Toyota doesn't really do a lot of. Let me see if I can get around here. Okay, wonderful. Without touching the car, have a look from the back. So this is. I think they made some for the what's the name, for James Bond movie, right? And they made two, I think. Very rare anyway. Really cool wheels with the spokes. This is really nice. Let's have a look inside a little bit. Automatic. And leather seats with these stripes. Wooden dashboard. Really cool. Right next to it, this is a Toyota Pro Box with whatever this is. This is just the tape. Let's move on. We have some Batmobile live on your side. I guess it's a car modified to serve food. Continue moving on. Mitsubishi Delica. They have a small version of this as well, which is crazy, like a K car, right? So a compact car version of that as well. And then right next to it, I guess, what is this? Another Jimny, Jimny Exea. It shows you what you can do with this. A lot of people use these to just travel and camp in them, right? Not too many modifications. All right, let's move on. So right here, some 86 craziness. This is Kondo Engineering. So interior looks if I look through the window, pretty normal. The exterior has this carbon fiber hood with the vents and scoops in the front, some lips, and a nice body color. And this black on the side of the A-pillar looks like an attachment. I'm going to get to this later. I'm going to show you the rear mirror cover. That looks really cool. And then right next to it with the same livery is a Subby, an STI WRX with the classic hood scoop Subby style hood, but with carbon fiber. But look at this. This is really cool carbon fiber pattern here, like hexagonal. That looks cool. And these, I have to say, these golden kind of bronze. It's not really bronze, but like these rims really fitted well. And rear carbon fiber trunk. Here as well. Kondo Engineering, Takumi. Alright, so let's move on. As a chaser with a few mods and carbon bucket seats inside. And right next to it, an AE86. Little four-banger, really cool. But I love the trim. This is kind of the same library as the previous ones. I don't know if it's the same maker. Let me check that. Yeah. This car service. Look at that carbon fiber door rim and then carbon fiber hood. I don't know if it's a cover or if they replaced the hood entirely, but look at these fenders. Let me try and get a bit of a wider angle shot of this. Right, there you go. Carbon fiber. The entire rear thing is carbon fiber. Now, I wonder if this is actually replacement or if it's just a cover, because replacing the windows is gonna be a pain. All right, right next to it we have a R34 GTT, I guess, or maybe just an R34. Just give me a second. Let me put my my bag in front. It's really congested here. Anyway, this R34 matte, kind of gray green. I don't know. It feels like it has a gray hue to it. But modded rear lights. But look at this chaser here, and I'm trying to show this to you with as much respect for the surrounding people as possible, right? Look at that. Wave of Kanagawa, Hokusai's famous art, is plastered on the entirety of the car. This is looks like it's a wrap. Let me try to get a bit of a wider angle on this for you, right? Look at that. So from here all the way till the end. That's really cool. Chaser. Let me go to the other side, right? And dog. Looks like that as well. So let's see, what do we have here, right? Is some kind of demo. Let me just see what we have here. All right, I cannot get close enough to see, but let me just pass by here and see if I can have a bit of a better view. All right. I don't know what they're doing. I don't care. Let's move on. Bandiera. Here's a tuner for Toyota Crowns. Maybe just the front grille. Okay, nothing spectacular in my opinion, but let's move on. And they have this. Okay, this may be also Bandiera. All right, let's see first what Isuzu has right next to it. Isuzu has some trucks. And I don't know if you can see this, but this is the crowds. It's a lot more people than in a Tokyo Motor Show, actually. So bear with me, please. Right. Let's see Isuzu if it has anything interesting. That is, these trucks are interesting. They're cool. You can do a lot of stuff with trucks, I believe. But it's just, what I see here is it's just average cool. It's just you had a frame on top. There is a bit more on the other side. So let me go before I continue that way towards the Skylines. Here in the Daihatsus, this is Daihatsu, right? They have this Dekotora, like decorated trucks, and this is famous Japanese subculture. Subculture where you just deck the trucks out to the max. This would be so illegal in majority of the world. But let me see if I can get a bit of a closer look. There's just take a picture and leave, man. Let me just see if I can. Okay, so unfortunately there's 4 people in front of me. Okay, wonderful. There you go. Let me show you inside a little bit. So this one is decorated from the inside as well, and this is really cool. Has this has this truck car pattern all over the place, and even on like even the dashboard and the steering wheel. It's really interesting, yeah. And the gear lever, gear shifter, I guess, is fish that has the sparkly door, sparkly color. Daihatsu Emoishi Shudo. Oh, look, you can toss. You can play a game. Yeah, this is really cool. Yeah. Let me see if I can do this. 知ってますか？知ってます。捨てるだけプレゼントいらない。衣だけ。ビルのために本当にプレゼントもいらないだけど。ありがとうございます。Let's see if I can toss. Yeah. ありがとうございます。Fantastic. Really nice. It's only for children, but they let me through it. I mean, obviously it's for children. They're getting some snacks. Okay, Vale side. This one's cool. I really want to see the Vale side. Zoom in. Yeah, focus. Okay. Vale side drifter. So they have really cool cars. Let me see if I can get a bit closer, and I will try to get inside as much as possible. So let me pause this while I try to make my way in. Okay, so there seems to be some actor from the Drifter movie in here. So this is why this is super crowded. Let me just get you a bit of a I don't know. This looks like Han from Fast and Furious series, right? But he's yes, please leave. So we got this, and let's see if we can continue taking videos of the cars themselves. I'll show you Will said later. There is far too many people to see anything. I think they all wanted to meet, I guess, the Sung Kang. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but yeah. Let me see. This is a little bit less, fewer people here. Let's see if I can do this with my gimbal here. With my okay, looks cool. All right, I abandoned Vale side for now. Maybe I'll get back to it later. In any case, this is a whatever C8, I guess. Oh, very cool. Let's see what they have here. Coast motoring. So yeah, all the cars should be rotating, so you can stand around and film without much intervention, right? But it looks very interesting, very cool. Has this look at these rims. Like they have like these spokes that are hanging out over, I guess. And this graffiti style color. Interior looks pretty stock, but yeah, that's the car, I guess. Yeah. All right, let's move on. There's a China pavilion over there, pretty nondescript, but let's go towards the skylines. There's Kamikaze collection. Let's see what that is about. All right, so they have here a it looks like a Le Mans car, actually. Like a Le Mans car. Look at that. This is really, really cool. So let me just show you some of the people. So there's a lot of people lining up and just taking pictures. So I don't want to walk in front of them, so please bear with me for a little bit. Just to have a bit of more footage for this, right? Looks cool. But let me walk around. I'll walk out and and continue. Sumimasen, sumimasen, demasu. Sumimasen, sumimasen. Sumimasen, sumimasen. Sumimasen. Okay. Right. There you go. Looks cool. We'll head back towards Vale side after we finish this line. Maybe the crowd will be reduced. But this is MRHRO, Mr. Hiro Car Studio, right? And they have a few cars lined up here. So a R34 GTR. Look at that with midnight purple, I guess. Midnight purple and this cool kind of ukiyo-e style trim with pattern, I guess, wrap with Folk Racing wheels. And sorry, my gimbal is acting up, so let me just reset that. Okay, wonderful. And right back, this is interesting. So this in the back is like, it says NSX, but I wonder what this is. This looks like a bit of a Ital Design NSX, I guess. Folk Racing GT. This is really I've never seen this before. It really is an NSX with like a really wild body kit on. Let me show you from the back. So we have like this kind of wing at the end, behind the door, and the rear looks very interesting. I don't know if you've seen previously, but it's a bit like a Charger, like a Dodge Charger almost. Sorry if I offended anybody. This is really cool as well. All right, so let's go towards the sorry for that. GTRs here we saw at the beginning. So I think last time it was the same, or one of the times before at least we had the same. Like in this corner there were a lot of GTRs lined up. So let's go one by one. Let's make a circle and see what we can see. So a active red colored R34 here. With some body kit, and I believe the hood scoop is also custom, right? CS Craft Sports, right? I guess this is edited. So right next to it we have a Bayside Blue V-Spec Noor Tour Noor edition. Okay, right. Thank you. With this fat hood scoop, and right next to that is a Midnight Purple. They all have the same body kit. Midnight Purple 3, a V-Spec. So not a Noor, but still really cool. So R34 Allure, Galore, I guess, whatever. Looks really cool. Okay, and then let's move on towards some more race spec versions. Look at that. This is a R32 GTR, a Reebok branded, I guess, not branded, sponsored race car. So there are sometimes these Nissan R days in Fuji Speedway, and they can see some of these running and racing, right? And so this is right next to the iconic Calsonic Nissan, Calsonic livery R32. Let's walk past by it and see what it has. Potenza branding on the tires at least. Yeah, full race decked roll cage, and here what looks like exhaust holes, right? And continuing here we have R33s, and awesome. If I'm not mistaken, okay, maybe not. One time they had like a 400R, and I don't know if that's the one, but it looks similar, but it's not. This is just a Nismo, and I almost said Ovsin. It's Nismo. really weird font. This is my R33 GTR Spark Silver V-Spec, and the last one of this is the Tomicaira R full spec R white R33 GTR. I love this. Look at that. Yeah, look at the branding. Really cool, and they have this tortoise on top instead of the GTR logo. Really, really interesting. All right, so let me get back to Waleside and hope that we can see what they have displayed. Okay. All right. So before the Waleside, I want to show you this SLK gullwing door with an Itasha livery. This is really cool. Look at that. Wow. Is this I mean, Itasha livery, but this is a race car. This is for racing. Especially good store. This is for racing. Bright. What is it? Seats. Really, really. Everything is removed from the original SLK. I wonder how good this actually is as a race car. Probably very good, but I never imagined these luxuries to be super dedicated to actual racing, right? Real cool Mazda. All right, Waleside for third time's the charm. Feels like there's a few people, and I can almost get to the front of the line actually. Okay, so they have here a Waleside 78. This is a Fair Lady, a Fair Lady Z. Let's see, Fair Lady Z with I guess if you look at the rear, let me try if I can get a little bit further as well. Nope. Right. Right. So the rear spoiler is I like what they're doing the Waleside with, like it's a little bit different with these kind of wings, and if you look at the this is a little bit better sides. I guess custom rims. I've never seen these anywhere else, right? A 6-cylinder exposed engine, LZ8, and over there maybe our next cover photo. Right, if we can zoom in a little bit, but she's standing right next to an 86 GR 86 Waleside with really cool body kits. And let me try if I can probably zoom this in and post and explain this a little bit, show you some details. In the back you have like this really extended wide body parts there with some hood scoops near the tires and in the front, right, except for the Waleside colors and the Waleside this wrap with the Waleside writing. There is there's also air vents in the front of the behind the front tires. Jesus Christ, yeah, I'm losing my words. Yeah, a little bit. One thing that I noticed here too, also the rearview mirrors have this really cool thick spread carbon fiber pattern, just like the front bumper actually. This is a cool car. I love these. I wish I could get one day. All right, so let's move on. Let me see if I can get to everybody here. Just wants to get in front. All right, let us move on. So almost always when you can see these massive crowds in front of any booth is because there's some ladies posing in front of it. All right, Daihatsu has some more cars, but I don't see anything extremely special. But here, this is the Toyota. This is the Toyota Automotive University, right? So let me walk in front of this. Right? Okay. Velocity. Okay. Wonderful. A little bit less crowded. A Suppi. I love these This is done with a grinder, you know, this kind of pattern. So if you look close enough, you will see kind of the grinding mass in the stand. But essentially, you do you paint it, and then there's some elements in the color that let when you brush it or grind it into another direction, it gives this shine. But this is a cool cool version. Oh, look at that! Look in the back. So this is in the front of the hood, and I can see. Let me show you in the back. Hold on. This is in the back and the rear. And the rear, really cool. And I guess we finished that. Let's move on here and see if we can see some more cars. Look at that. This is a what is that? Oh, it's like a Corvette, I guess. This is yeah, Corvette. And, these sparkly flames. So this is, I guess, C. What would that be? C. Somebody tell me in the comments. C5, C6, and right next to it, I guess this is a C8, right? Rika's Corvette. I guess Rika is the girl here, right? Let's see if I can get a better look. Look from the side. Sorry, sumimasen. All right, so we have this beautiful white and purple pink trim inside, and I guess for hydraulics in the back, right? Really cool. Yeah, cool. Look at that. The hood has this opening. You can see the I guess the engine cover. This is a really nice. I like people doing their shit. And this may be actually Rika right there. I don't know. Hair color looks the same, but could be completely wrong. All right, let's see. Let's move on. Moving on. All right, we've been there. Let's go this direction, right? Okay, I'll see you in a second. I have RWB. What's the guy's name? Kanai, whatever. But RWB Porsches. I appreciate them for what they are, but oh my god, hold on. Right. I can appreciate them for what they are, but not really my cup of tea. I mean, they look sick, they look cool, you know, and I like the design. And then, you know, look at this. This is really fat, but I mean, I feel like, you know, mechanically, this can't be healthy. You know, this can't be good. I guess when you get this, you don't really care about mechanically. This is custom rims, RWB. I didn't know that. But look at this. These side fenders with this, I guess, pressed carbon or whatever, right? Rear hood, additional scoop. It looks ridiculous, but looks fun. Okay, let's move on. So there's NSX Tribute by Tau Design. So I assume the NSX we saw, what they meant to do is make it look like an old NSX, right? And the Singer Porsche, really, I guess retrofitting. Looks retro, but is very modernized. Let's see what's inside. If these people stop taking pictures, wonderful. Okay. This is a black trim right here with these I guess coolants, or wherever they go, maybe in the back. But even inside, this is modernized. This is very cool, very modernized with the gauges and updated leather seats. Look at that. This must be weird sitting in there, but I like it a lot. It's really cool. really zinger updated Porsche design. Look at the exhaust tips here, with the very carefully curated rear bumper. Okay, move on. There's a lot of stuff to do here. All right. We have a Suzuki Nexus. Really interesting. Okay, so a crowd of people is there, which means that there is probably some sexy ladies posing, and yeah, obviously. So we have a what is it, RX-7 there. I don't mind them taking pictures. It's just that they stand there for 10 minutes and take pictures, which is okay. Who wants to take some videos of the cars? So, we can do that, yeah. All right. Nice. All right. So we have this RX-7 here, Multimedia Japan, 5-aisle. And this lady sitting at a, what that might be, SF90, I guess? Maybe? Convertible. But, you know, I understand why they want to do this. But I would just wish they would be a little bit faster. And a lot of these people, they stand there for a good 10 minutes and take like 1,000 pictures. Right, let me see. Maybe I can do a cover photo, right? Okay, looks cool. Right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. And this is the Delica Bulldog. You've seen this in another video at the Tokyo Motor Show or Japan Mobility Show. There you go. Let's look at that. And not a problem, I'm doing the same. But I'm also a little bit quick. Alright. Alright. Alright, Racing Service Watanabe. Sylvia. SS15, I guess. And a full-decked race pack and the Swan style rear wing. I mean, when I say race pack, I mean it's a race car. That's what it is. It's a race car, right? And this is interesting. It has a front of a Fair Lady Z and the rear of a Sylvia. just like this is a Nissan zombie car. Alright, I'll just be as rude as everybody else. And this is these headlamps, also used by Tokyo Star, who does a lot of refurbishing of Fair Lady Zs, right? There is this is a old Fair Lady Z. One of my favorite looking cars. Really cool, the hood scoop here. Matte plastic with this shiny blue color, right? And so right next to that we have a brand new Fair Lady Z. Let me just get in front of this. Liberty Walks trim, right? With their recognizable wide body fenders and I guess Watanabe wheels, right? Watanabe was what I was looking for, yeah, the other day. And from the front, has like this red velour thing on the dashboard, right? They look cool cars. Nissan has done a cool job with that. So let's see what Tom's is up to. Tom's famous for their modifications of GR, Toyota Gazoo racing cars, right? They have an older 86 AE Levine. So not a Trueno, but a Levine. Really cool, this kind of golden bronze air intake, right? Intake and Potenza tires. Tom's. Let's see the exhaust. They have like these angled quad exhausts. Interior looks really nice as well. I like the red or Bordeaux leather steering wheel. And let me see the exhaust. Tom's Heritage. I guess this is they've been doing it for quite a while. The exhaust is just normal, right? So let's move on. Let me move on. All right. Oh, wonderful. Hey. Oh, so this is all Tom's. Wow, okay. We have Tom's Lexus SUV and a Tom's van. Really cool wheels on the Tom's van, right? Let's toss a look inside. Child seat. These seats are amazing, by the way. This is like really executive style. I guess they have this. I never looked at them like having this luxury. Will it focus? There you go. These luxury trims as well. I always thought they were more for like boy races and stuff. Right? Let's just do this. Beautiful. And then in the back, LC 500, Tom's edition. And this is what I was talking about. These quad exhausts, but usually they are like angled at an angle, like the new BMW is, with their I guess sports competition performance package, whatever. But I don't think they've done a lot in the interior here. I mean, to be honest, this LC 500 interior is really nice. Recognizable rims here, Tom's rims, and yes, this is definitely Tom's front. This is a cool car. And next to it we have what might that be? This is a huge Lexus SUV. Just Lexus interior in general. They didn't really attach a lot of Tom's badging, but let me get a wider angle, more wider picture of it, right? This is how it looks like. Yeah, okay, nothing special. Let's move on. Let's move on. Gazoo Racing Daihatsu. So Daihatsu is a Toyota brand, actually. It's not one of the main brands. Toyota bought Daihatsu, so it's not a Toyota-made brand like Century is, for example, or GR now. But we have here what is it? This is a Koppen? Yeah, it's Koppen. This is interesting. Looks like a pickup Koppen. But I think they just removed the rear stuff. K Open, huh? Koppen. It's definitely not K Open. COPN. All right, let's move on. Nothing much going on here. There's Gazoo Racing official goods store. The good thing is, I think you're able to hear me still, even with the music, and that is good because the music is blaring. I was worried at the Japan Mobility Show that my voice would be drowned. It was super loud, but it wasn't. So these microphones that I have are really good. Toyota. Shall we finish Toyota? I guess can show you the new RAV4. Looks like a squared Purosange, I guess. It's really cool, yeah. Let's see if I can get. This is electrically charged. That is interesting. Maybe a plug-in hybrid. Toyota likes hybrids, so I wouldn't be too far thinking that this is a hybrid, right? So let's move on. All right, we have some more RAV4s. This is more of an adventure one, but let's look for some sick builds. Sick builds. Okay, I've passed here. Did I? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I definitely did. Okay, let me go to the other end. All right, so pro stuff. What are these guys doing here? Okay. All right. So this is Evangelion themed, I guess. Supi, Evangelion colors, right? And is it just? Let me have a look at the back as well. A look at the back. Pop race. Yeah. This is a remnant of the MK4, I guess. Suprica. With really wide fenders. But it's road legal. The interior is completely just a road car, right? So let's move on. Central has a Porsche GT3 RS current version, I guess. Oh, yeah. This is a beautiful, sick car in itself, right? All right, let's move on. Sparko. Let's move on, and I'm gonna save you some time, and I'll just, because we're still in the first. Let's see if I can take a picture of this. This could be a good cover photo as well. Because people like to watch nice ladies with cars, including me. Right, and this is 86 Lumiere HUD. All right, let's move on. Let's go on. I think, I just need, if I just were to walk and not take anything, I'll probably need 2 hours to do this. So I will just try to enjoy the show while giving you the best stuff. Alright, this is just the hallway, let me skip that. Lexon. Lexon Corolla GR, right? This is really cool. Lexon exclusive, but it looks like just a normal Corolla GR. Alright, let's move on. Up ahead we have Toyota GR, and let's see if there is anything interesting going on there. We have this, what is it, a Yaris? Corolla? This is a Pirelli car. And Yaris, right. And this is, we can thank this car here that we have gotten the GR Yaris. Crazy spec. This, I would like to get this on like a small version, maybe a friendly version on the street road friendly version on like just a normal car. But yeah, this wing is the reason why we get like this slanted roof on the Yaris, right? So you can put stuff like this there. Yeah, this is a Yaris body coat. This is tuned definitely. All right. So what do we have here? Look at that. Another one. Jedi. This is cool. This is a cool color. Matte and shiny black combined. Okay, I didn't know that. So this has essentially a completely digital dash. Right. So this is a GR branded steering wheel with a digital dash. What's happening here? What is this? This does not look like a normal GR. This is definitely, well, manual transmission. This is the new one, I guess. This is really cool. I never know like this digital dash. But did Toyota abandon the Toyota badging on this? Is this like an MK? Oh, this is weird. Let me see what it says. Let me see what it says here. Champions. Doesn't say anything. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. This is a race Yaris and another one. So there's a lot of Yaris here, you know, which is good because I like these. I like these a lot. Let's see. This is also a new one. I like this. These seats, very cool. And yeah, full digital dash with the GR branding on the steering wheel. And this is also a cool rear wing. Look at that. This gives a lot of ideas, right? So, I gave you enough time. Morizo PR GR. Right. All right, let's move on.
それも含めて、まあそのアフターレースパークもそうですし、本当にスーパーフォーミュラね、たくさんの取り組みをしているということもありまして、もうお客様爆増。楽しいですよ、スーパーフォーミュラ最近。
So Toyota, like usual, just dominates this show. They have so much money, they do not care. But they decided they don't want to support Formula One anymore. This is crazy to me. Maybe they know something we don't know. But I guess Jimny modding culture. All right, moving on. Continental corner. So when I skip these, it's usually just for lines of people or stores that aren't really that important to the show. So you're not losing much with these skips, but I have to watch my memory on my card, right? So that used to be a Silvia, right? It's a Silvia, really cool. This is a race car, right? So this is complete carbon. Look at that. Let me just. Everything is carbon here. This is crazy. This is cool, right? But so we have here this is as a coating company. To be honest, I can see some impurities. Okay, you don't judge. We don't judge. Let's move on. Probably better than what I could do. So. Right, let's move on. Hoi. All right, this was the Continental. This is where we came from, right? Let's see, Ogura Gakuen. All right, look at that. Finally, we're getting to some show cars. Look at that. 86 looks like it has some form of roll cage. The boxer engine, which whether you like it or not, is up to you, right? But maybe I'll delete this. Really cool. of cool. All right. See NGK, and they have spark plugs for a Arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah, she wants me to take some Instagram, I guess, QR code, but spark plug manufacturer with a R34, I guess GTT or whatever. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Tokyo Auto Racing, Valino Sayaka project. With Valino branding on the tires, right? Okay, there's a lot of tires here. Valino tires, right? Let's try and move on. Why do I do this to myself? I should just go there one day, take a day off for these things, and just go on a work day when there's not a million people here. But okay, whatever, Sasha, whatever. Oh, this is a 86 Mugen Plus with some really cool edits. Roll cage, but this is probably street legal. Yeah, I don't think it. This has a stance on the wheels, so I don't think it will go racing anytime soon. All right, this is a Acura. That's very interesting. Yeah. SPFF spray paint protection film. Look at that. And behind that we have this. This looks like it was the car from Cars almost. Spray paint protection film. It's interesting. You can, I guess, spray paint this and then change the color and have a protection on your car. Huh. Not sure if I want to do that, but we can move on. All right. Right. You can see people in the background, and you can see people in the background because there's ladies in the background. This is a fair ladiesette. You want? All right. There's a lot of people here. A lot of ladies in the background, I guess. I should really try to pay for a press card here. So we have Raiden's Shiba tire. And what looks like an R30, I guess. Oh, GTS, yeah. Yeah, R50. And another R31, yeah. R31 Nissan Skyline. They're really cool. This has a cool body kit as well. Oh my god. And this is who they are. This is who's screaming by the way. All right. Oh my god. Can you reduce the microphone on them at least? It's really ear piercing. You can't hear that, right? All right. So Shiba tires. Interesting tires. Look at that. 400R. 400R. Wow. Well, these are really rare. And I thought like the one earlier was a 400R, but it's not, right? So Shiba tire has a 400R here, right? So RBX GT2. All right, Nismo 400R. This is how it looks inside, man. So, get some, soak it all in, right? Right, top rank R34. This one has only 7,993 kilometers. I guess they're selling it for a very high price. All right, let's move on. This is a big show. We are just in the first hall. There is 3 more halls after this, and I am like an hour in. This is going to be. Okay, let me see. This may be a photo. Okay, go away. All right. Yeah, there you go. Good. So we have some 86 here. Let me see in the back. Nothing particular in the back. 86, and I really want to take a video of this Type R over there, but there's just too many people. This is. Let me just show you that. It's very tough to move around with so many people. Okay, at least the Shiba tire girls are no longer screaming. Oh, this is what I wanted to see. Look at that. So the Wonder car modifiers have done an 86 in the style of an AE86, and looks really cool. So these are functional pop-up headlights, and I'm not sure how legal they are, right, about the legalities of all of this, but it's really cool. So let me just show you all around. So this is a GT86 with this AE86 body kit, right? I call it Neo 86. Neo 86. Twin exhaust, and let me just tell you, it looks really cool. Has a roll cage. Does have a roll cage, and then bucket seats, I guess. And let me just try to get a wide angle of this, wide angle shot of that. Yeah. This is really cool. Could also be a color photo, right? So and right next to that we have a. So this is where we get with builds right now. Right next to that we have a just a GR86 with this carbon fiber bonnet, wide spread, I guess. All right, the Neo 86 has Watanabe tires. Watanabe tires looks really cool. Yeah, I'm going left and right, up and down, but the show is like that. The show is violent. Look at that, a race car. Oh, what might that be? Shibata Specco? I don't really know. You can put your hand. I really want to put my hand in there, but I'm not going to do this. Naka exhaust and bucket seats. This is for some type of racing, probably drifting. Yeah. Tires. Let me take a wide angle of that too. Okay, as much as possible, right? So let's see, what do we have? Can I go? I cannot go to the road across. Maybe I can. Maybe this is possible. So let me do that. All right. There you go. Perfect. I guess you do have to be patient here, but anyway. So Voltex Racing Suzuka Japan, and they have this Civic Type R, right? And let me just get a wide angle of that. There you go. Really cool. All right. Let's move on. So this is the end of this hall. we have a lot more going on. So let me get going here, and let me show you what else is in here. Look at that, the a lifted Jeep, I guess is a Jeep. And right next to Star Road. I like these guys. I like you know, their modernization of the of these Fair Lady Zs. And look at that. They have here another Fair Lady Z with, I guess this is polished steel or whatever. This is probably getting really fucking hot in summer, but wow, this is stainless steel. Maybe, I hope it's stainless. Maybe it's just an almost. Oh no, it's aluminium. That is interesting. This is aluminium. Okay, this is it's good. But it's also very expensive, right? So let's move on. Too many people. Too many. I'm part of a problem, yeah. I'm complaining, but I'm participating, so it's kind of weird, huh? How it goes. All right, so Soupy with toy tires and then the really cool body kit, wide fenders, lip. At W work. All right, and Toyota Alphard. Alphards are really cool, luxurious vans. Tiana, Nissan Tiana. Look at that. This is like. Wow, this is Gion. Really cool. Now we have Night Workers, Yubo Cresta. All right, and necessary design S15, I guess. Real cool thin side mirrors. And what is that? RX-7? I'm guessing. Please fix me, correct me if I'm wrong. Right? Feel free to do that. A new GT3 also looks cool. Looks like the old GT3 RS. Essentially, they might not even have a GT2 RS coming, right? But as a Mitsubishi. All right. Oh, there are some. I guess there's people here. So my assumption is there's some girls coming, right? Let's see what we have across here. We have quite a few cool cars here. All right. So the oh god, I hope I don't have to talk over this, right? But we have here the. Look at this, the Hakosuka Saka Motors. So let's see if I can just avoid this somehow. Okay. This little six-banger, really cool car. So this is just a great fun car. Oh, look at that. More Dekotora. This is a K Dekotora. Look at this. This is really cool. Look, this is really cool. A Dekotora with Wave of Kanagawa and a spoiler. And the front has some. Let's have a look inside quickly. Looks like a rising sun flag pattern. Sparkle wheels, and then this is all fully custom fully custom dashboard. Look at that, the front of that truck. All right, and there's a thing. All right, so okay, look at that. This is another one. All right. Okay, so let me see if I can get you a front picture of that. So this is, I guess, this is wild. What is that? I mean, they branded it as a Honda, but maybe it's like, I assume it may be a S660, or it may actually be an NSX, a real NSX. Look at that. Let me get a wider look, but it doesn't feel, something feels off, you know? Something doesn't feel right. Look at that. All right. This is cool. Honda Taka. Weird. It's like a race car, but I wouldn't race with gullwing doors or like these like front opening doors. All right. Oh, Toyota 04. Willwood Racing. This is a Lotus, I guess. Rocket Bunny modifications, right? Kyoto, Sea of Japan, right? And we have this back scoop, right? And the entire time, music is blasting over there. So let me try to get away. I really hope YouTube doesn't give me bad things for that. But yeah, there you go. We can. Okay, I need to be pretty like Croatian style aggressive here, right? So let me get front. Let's see. All right, so we have these ladies with this car. I can't get a clear shot for the life of me. But maybe I can get one from here, right? This is also good. Okay. All right, this is ardenous. To get any shot, you have to wait for like 10 minutes, and then there's people that are just taking pictures. I swear, there's a few people that took 200 pictures of the same pose, which, you know, fair enough, I guess. Okay, he's telling me to go. But anyway, I'm gonna go grab some food and go to the next hall. See you there. All right, we are. This show is absolutely huge. So let's get into it. Wow, this is very cool. Okay, so I think 45 minutes is gonna cut it. And this part is where actually look at this AZ1, really interesting. This part is where kind of the core of Tokyo Auto Salon. It's tuners and modifiers and modders and we're gonna see a lot of great stuff here. So the next 45 minutes or so, maybe I can extend this as well, are going to be entirely dedicated to this latter part, right? So let's find our way around and end style. I've seen this before. I've seen this previously as well on the last auto salon I attended, right? That was really cool. Let me see if I can if there's nothing here. So good. That's very good. Saves us a bit of time, right? And I think, man, some of you guys commented that this is from like a famous Formula Drift champion. I guess the livery is definitely there, right? So the good part about this hall is like it's a bit wider. It feels like there aren't as many people here, but there's still people taking pictures all the time and everywhere, which is fine. Let them do. All right, let's move on. We have a Miata here, 12R Roadster R. So I guess this is the maybe the final version of it. Very cool matte color on the paint. Blitz, look at this. MF Ghost the 86 carbon fiber hood, I guess after he slept on the turbo, but before he broke his arm, right? Right, let's move on. So these next 3 halls are really big. So I'm not gonna hang around too much. Honda Prelude. This is a wrap that has kind of this forged carbon feel to it, but they didn't really try too hard. It's just like a oh, look at that. This is the front light is red. Really cool. And then RS, Honda N1 RS. I like these. I like the red line at the bottom. Right? These are cute cars. And then with the same livery, the GR Yaris from Blitz, but instead of red we have green now. It's good. It's very good. All right. Gredi. Gredi Jimny with a ton of additional tubing and mod parts. So I'm not gonna go there. There's nothing really in the back there. All right. On the Civic Type R with some Gredi parts and HKS performance parts on a R35. Oh, look at that. This is moving. So, oh yeah, look at that. You can get the rear wing with the moving. I guess you can adjust the downforce or the drag of the wheel, right? And this is called the GTR HKS. Right, and they have a Type R as well, modified with recognizable HKS pattern parts, right? If you want to buy parts, you can get. So Tokyo Auto Salon used to be popular for buying parts because you would get a huge discount here, right? GR4, the Yaris. Wow, gimbal is acting up. Oh, look at that. The steering wheel completely adjusted. Insides changed. The HKS. I don't know if they needed the rebrand, but they did it. Mitsubishi Motors. I'll just waft through it if I can. And I don't think there's much to see at Mitsubishi Motors anyway. All right, let me go show you a little bit around how Japanese motor shows look like. This is very very Japanese indeed. With the lanterns and everything, it just feels it feels Japanese. But okay, let's walk through. This is just a car exhibition. I don't see anything particularly modified here. But Mitsubishi, surprisingly, now makes a car that I like a little bit, and that is the Delica, right? And then Yokohama Tires has like huge crowds here, and I can bet it's because there are some like sexy ladies. But wow, they have a Formula E car, I guess. All right, no, this is a race driver, right? And then we have a Hal here, full carbon cockpit. Look with this thick braid of carbon. Ooh, really cool. But there you go. Look at that, a mountain of people here, and you already know what that means. There is some sexy ladies posing. This is far too many people for me to but I can do this, and then you have gotten the gist. And let's move on. We have a lot of ground to cover. Fanatec. Varis Pandem, and I guess Rabbit something. And I hope YouTube doesn't pick up this, but there's this. Look at this. This looks really cool. The and then we have this one here, right, as well. Carbon fibers, and I have trouble really thinking because with this music going around. So let me try if I can avoid this. Yeah, look at this. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, good.
Don't stop here.
All right, and then we have whatever this here is, a RX-7. God, like too modified at some point, you know. Another, look at that, fat rear wing, and yeah. I think just go in front, yeah. Okay. All right, so we have a yellow RX-7. I love these cars. Looks really cool. And right next to it is another RX. Is it an RX-7? I don't know, but the engine is tiny, so it could be. This is, wow, 6 exhaust pipes. What is that? Maybe not. And look at it, completely built. Okay. This looks like it's painted. All right, and this was just more RX-7 stuff. But I wanted to really show and see this. So we have this. This one has been there last time as well. So you know that. Toyota Mark II. This one has been here last time, but I wanted to show this one here, a AZ1 that got the I guess the Liberty Walk treatment, but it's not Liberty Walk. Right? Look at these fat wheels and really wide front and rear fenders. Look at that. So let me just pass as my spoiler here. Right? Spoiler or these also look really cool. These are not covered, so like just exposed. But anyway, AZ1, AutoZone 1. Right, look at that. Look at that. And then the what is that? It is I don't. This is like a Mazda. I want to say this is a Miata, but We have an RX-7 right next to this one here, right? All right, let's get going. Let's get going. Lots of cars. The show is absolutely huge. Okay, I'm waving around left and right, but some Varis. Look at this. This is really cool. Really cool body kit with covers. Carbon fiber that is a bit with this wide weave carbon fiber. And then Varis on an 86 and another 86. This looks just like the one we've seen. Carbon fiber bonnet, 86 number, right? This look at this pickup truck. From Mitsubishi. And then right here, I do not know what that is. Whatever this is a sick build. Sera. Is that a Mitsubishi as well? It's really cool. Then check out 6 exhaust tips, all from the one. Oh, wow! So K20, wastegate SR20. So this is twin engine, right? Engine in the rear. Engine in the rear. And engine in the front. Oh, that's cool. So a Nissan and a Honda engine together. These are the types of builds that I was hoping to see here. In hindsight, maybe I should have gone to this hall first. This looks like a lot better use of time. Maybe in post I'll place this at the beginning. But yeah, let's get going. Let's get going. I'll pause some of the walkings when nothing happens. There's no cars, just to save some time and memory. And we have people, and in front of the people is Fair Lady's Edge. Another one. It's really cool. Let's see. Some more Honda Civic. I like this body kit. Looks fat on it. Looks sick. Shiku. And Honda Swift. Sorry, Suzuki Swift. Look the same, to be honest. And then in front we have some just normal cars. I mean, normal cars, whatever they can be, but they're not heavily modified, right? And we have here a Honda NSX, and this is not the R version, right? But everybody, including me, wants to take a picture of it. So let's get moving. Nissan right here, and they have cool cars, but we're here for the tuner scene, and this is top secret right across Nissan. So, which is convenient because they do a lot of Nissan mods, right? So, my God. Okay, hold on. So, oh my God. Let me see if I can grab okay, so we have here a ton of GTRs. Let me see if I can do this here. This is really cool. This looks really cool. Cool shot. We can do this maybe, but top secret 35, 34, 33, and 32. All top secret models. Top secret versions, yeah, variants, yeah. And maybe I can walk you around as well if they let me in, but not too much time. Top secret. And this is another 32, but in the stealth form. They have I guess a specific design that you can maybe recognize at some point even, But here is the I guess the non-Nissan model. So this is a RX-7. And let me see if I can move ahead of the thing. So, and they have here the Supra MK4 Supi, and okay, again R33, right? Again with the Nissans, right? All right, so let's get over there and continue our snake. All right, what is this? A Charger, and really cool body paint here with the grinded flames and then straight lines as well on top of it. So I've seen this in the last auto show as well. I could get a little bit closer. This time, unfortunately, not. But this manufacturer, you know, I guess Fang Armor or Rohan or whatever. So they have a lot of these very intricate body paints, and behind there you'll see. Yeah, look at this. Look how this shines based on the angle where you film it from, right? So they have more of that in the back, and actually, so this is a paint. This is still a paint, right? This is indeed a paint, but here, this is actually engraved, and look at that. This looks so sick. So the entire car has that pattern on it, and it's just so cool. It's just so cool. All right, let's see what else we have. So over there we start with, we have a little bit more. We have a little bit more of like these home tuner shops, right? It's a works car. Tain design, 86. RX-7, just love these. And the Chaser. I think it's a Chaser. Looks like a Chaser anyway. It's a Chaser, for all I know. And these Porsches with the turnaround headlights. A C, I guess that's a C8. Right, and let's move on. All right. Krapovic exhaust GT3 RS. Wow. Okay. And more Krapovic exhaust. Yeah. The Beret is mounted on a suspension, right? Looks really cool. Krapovic. All right. Let's get going. And Ioniq 5. These drive really well actually. And then whatever it is, but it has Toyo tires. Huh. It's really cool with like, it says like a charge on the steering wheel. And more top secret stuff, right? So we have a mounted R35, right? Oh, look at that. That is a cool body kit. Look at that. So this is why I'm here. This is the type of things that I would like to see at the show, right? And let me just give you a wide angle shot of this first. So it's really cool. So it's a body kit just, right? But I've replaced a lot of the stuff and prolonged, I guess, the profile of how it looks. They have this beautiful dual layer, dual color, Majora color, right? That shines in different, really huge wheels. I don't know if you can see this. These are really massive. Like the discs look tiny, you know, when looked at it, right? And they have here a what is that? A Fair Lady, right? The Fair Lady Z with some really interesting. This is a new one with quad exhaust tips, Z in the middle one, right? Fat wheels, look at that. That looks sick. Vossen. Krug is not so particular, it's Kruch. Kruch, I guess. And this one too has this, you know, elongated body, I guess. It's really cool. Okay, maybe we can do this. Okay, so let me go on the back here, right, and show that GTR from the back. Look at that. Look at that. Yay. All right. Let us move on. And they have like a shaft, right? Drive shaft. All right. So moving on. It's all right. So let's get here. And Fuchs has a GTR Racing. So this is the same as the SLK, the same livery as the SLK you've seen earlier or later. Right? And a few more. Liensense.com. R32 looks really cool. And the Type R Civic. Oh. The forged carbon stuff. GT3 RS, some Phenom cars M3, a 370Z, really cool wide body kit right next to an 86, right? Let me have a look at it from the front. Right over. And this looks really cool. And then this Crown, it's a German license plate. It's very interesting choice to make. It looks so much like a Purosangue, it's crazy, right? Ooh, look at that, at least I guess Lotus, but so behind the RX-7, I've seen that one before. That is a cool one, but look at this. Is that like just carbon that is this wide? That looks sick. That looks cool. I should do something like this. Hakoska GTR. I like this kind of shield pattern in the front, and it's like almost like a muscle car hood on this Silvia. Look at the back. Look at the wide spoiler. I guess maybe this is street legal. This looks really cool. Yeah. All right, let's get going. There's a crowd, and but as a crowd, there is a girl. All right, we've seen that too. So let's move on. Let's move on. So there's a lot fewer people in this hall, so it's a lot significantly easier to move around and then just be quick. So I think we can see the whole show still, even though this is a lot bigger. It's just so much easier to move around. All right, a 911. Let me get on the back side there, and we can see some more stuff. All right, crowd of people and sexy ladies. Let's get going. RE71 Potenza, a tire brand, right? And this is, it looks cool. Like, I like their booth design, or booth. You say booth or booth? Yes, both may be fine. All right, let me show you. This is. Oh, okay. I need to show you that. There is a Revuelto. I guess, unmodified. Yes, unmodified. Yeah, that looks cool. People are lining up. We can sit inside. It's really cool. They allow you to do that. Yeah. All right, let's get going. All right. So we're in the next hall, and let's move on. Lots of stuff. Oh, look at that. That is, what is that? Lexus. They have this. That's a rally Lexus. What is that? That's very interesting. Look at the air intakes in the back, where the doors are completely removed, and really fat rear wings. Huh. All right, moving on. 86 right next to it. I guess this is Kazama Industries. Maybe they're doing some race cars, some modifications, right? This is a Fairlady Z. This is also an interesting way of doing it. This is a little bit different than I've seen before. It looks more 80s vibe, you know, more square. And so this is really cool. This is an amphibious vehicle. It's called the Amphicar. So this is also, you know, part of what made Tokyo Auto Salon something really wild and different than everywhere else, right? And so you can see in the bottom, it's just like a boat, right? But the top is just like a car. It has, you know, I guess the doors are probably sealed. I hope so. It's really interesting, really beautiful as well. And the you can open the I guess the motor, the boat motor in the back like this. Amphibious car, really cool. Okay, Skyline, what is that? That is weird. That is 40th anniversary. Is that an R32 model? Let me see the front. Oh, it's a 33. That's very interesting. Yeah. And then we have the modern Skyline with a fat stance going on. All right. A pretty normal 32 Skyline, and Chaser with I guess, what is this, drifting? Man, I wish I had time to watch these car sports more. It looks cool. 180 SX. Then Sora. Why does Mitsubishi not make these anymore? Maybe they've never made them. 86 right next to an 86. Right next to, I guess this is a Chaser again. Really, alles complete. And a new Toyota Porosange Crown. All right. Let's go. Hey. Dunlop. So I really want to get to Liberty Walks. Is this an Isuzu? Maybe. You know, these old Japanese cars, they all look the same to me. But it doesn't really help. All right. I love this. It's a lot more airy, and maybe I should have gone here first, but Shogane, as the Japanese would say. RF, I guess, or LF or whatever. Oh wow, 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 wow. So I've never seen one of these in real life actually. The Mercedes 1. Wow. All right. Yeah, let's get a close-up look. Look at these really cool-looking wheels, and the air brake slash air air exhaust, I guess, from the tires. This front door has like this edge and nudge in the middle, and underneath here we have this airflow going through, and air suction in here, right? And we have this completely movable in multiple stages rear spoiler, right? Rear wing with the kind of the middle fin going through, incorporated with this air suction. This is really wild. Let me see if I can go further from behind. Oh, look at this is cool. The exhaust is like, I guess maybe Petronas in a way. That's really interesting. All right, moving on. Very cool. That was really cool. That was a rare car. So this is going to be very tough. Right. So we have nuts, the nuts exhibition, and look what they did here. A mini, and then please, if YouTube flags this, I'm going to talk over it. Right? I hope not. But a mini Supi, but what is the base car, I wonder? Let me just see. This is a wild body kit with actual headlamps. So C91 Spider. Okay, and to make this more fun, right? I'm gonna make a circle on this. Right? And I'm gonna show you why this is a bit more fun. Rear as well is okay. So I'm gonna, as soon as I'm gonna do this here, and I'm gonna show this and this. Look at that. So this is the big brother, or like the full size version, the actual Supi, but it is, maybe it's not a Supi. It's convertible. That's crazy. This is definitely not a Supi. Look at that. Really cool. Wow. This is what they have done is really cool. And then the rear is actually also from like a Supra. Everything is kind of well done. I mean, the interior is, let's not ask for too much, but it's cool. And this is a Formula student car. These are also very nice. And then we have like a lowrider right next to it. So there's a lot more stuff going on in this area over here. All right, let's move on. MK4 Supi over there. We've seen this one. So let's go on. We have not much more minutes. All right. This is LC500. LCF concept. This is how, I guess. They have left an F2. They never came up with an actual LCF Lexus. I guess they wanted to keep this as, this is a really cool rims, by the way. I just wanted to point that out, right? I guess they wanted to keep the F. It would have been like an LFA competitor in this case, and now the latest GR. Oh, look at that! I guess plexiglass I'm not sure if this is good, but pretty sure they tested it. So let's move on. Let's move on. All right. Bayside Blue GTRs. 2 in a row. I love these. Very beautiful. Just the the basic, the quintessential GTR experience. And then a Miata, very happy Miata. I like Miata too. Look at the rims. Oh, Lamborghini right there. Let me take you. So I'm sure you know, but in the off chance you do not know, Lamborghini started with making tractors, and we have one here. So let me show you. This is a twin seat, 2 seats, sports Lambo, sports tractor. It's a joke, but you could, given the name, you could probably consider that, yeah. Lamborghini. And right next the Charger with really lifted stuff. But this one here, look at that. This is crazy. What is that? This is a Progress. I do not know what the base here is, but it does have it has a bit of Countach and definitely Lambo vibes. This is really violent. Let me get from wide angle to here, lip, and it's completely dark inside. So, well, look at this intricacies. So many wings. Looks really cool. Okay, and from the back, wow. This is really fucking cool. Beast. You know what? I'm gonna take this. If you are interested, I've never done this before, so you can scan the QR code and check out more of this. This is a really cool design. Okay, let's move on. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's see what we have here. Let's go there. And more beautiful girls. A MK4. Look at that. The airbox intake with this forged carbon and this kind of pearly, pink pearly stuff. That's cool. Very nice. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. A race NSX, I guess. Race NX. Oh, this is a Kalis e-motor. At least I have not seen this yet. This is Kal's e-motor, right? Impul. And I guess okay, lines are, if you look at the door panel, the front fender, not really the best, but it looks cool. I commend people who do go into that endeavor. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. All right, there's people just taking pictures of this lady over there. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, we have some on this side. Let's see if we can get, if we can do some stuff. Civic. Oh, 86. I've seen that logo before on like Fuel Fest. Outroad. I guess it's meant to be like a little bit off-roady. But look at this. This is a really interesting body kit. So we have an 86 and a Yaris, and they have this kind of military style body kit with some vents, right? And let's get in front. Let's see what we have here. Cool Racing. Now I figured it out now. KUHL Racing, right? And so they have this, and yeah, there's a video here playing, and it's meant to go off-road, I guess. Very interesting. I guess these 86. I'm gonna show you from the back as well. There's another one to the left here. This one, and I guess this they already have taken off-roading, right? You can see cool rims, but there's a lot of mud all around, right? And it's a slightly different body kit, right? So this is a kit, and I'm like, I'm always with that. You have like these when you need to have these odd exits, right? But it looks really cool overall. Let me see the exhaust. Cannot see the exhaust, I guess, to protect it. But overall, quite a cool car, right? Okay, so I'm running low on memory and time, so let me pause here a little bit. I said I paused, but I want to show you this, which was right across. So first, cool. Also did this Mazda Miata here, but look at this Craft Plus. I guess this is we do some drinks here, maybe craft. It really looks like rustique with all of that kind of leather vibes. And you can sit here in the back, I guess. Drink, have some food, drink. And then you have another one here too, right? Really cool interior. Has this kind of a yacht-like stuff. Wood panels, right? All right, Magerta. Let's move on. Some trucks. There's Isxel, Dudro, Dixtel. Right, okay. All right. Monza. All right. Oh, that's an 8 Series. That's cool. Those are kind of rare. A-Pit. This is Autobahn section. It's cool. TWS Forged. Guess they sell wheels. We have a HKS gate. I guess this is different than the HKS. All right. Okay. Okay, fair enough. There's a Corvette show, but let's keep this there for now. I want to show you this one here. Blingity bling. Blingity blum. Every year they have this. I think there's so Garson Dad. There's about 1 million of these crystals here on the. There's another one. We have 2 of these, right? Looks really interesting. And you can get really up close to it, right, and see the logo and DAD logo and everything. It's, I guess, all right. So this is BYD over there, but I'm going to skip that in favor of some more, of the modifier cars, right? Shibataya. Okay. What else do we have? What else do we have? A Mini. I have this. Not the same, but like this looks cool. This looks cool. And then the what is it called? Venturi exhaust or intake, not exhaust intake. There's more race minis. All right. Aim Gain. Designer's brand Aim Gain. Ah, look, new John Cooper works, I guess. I love my Mini. This was such a pleasure to buy, and with the performance trim kit, whatever. Oh, this looks cool. I tried to get something. Oh no, this is Aim Gain, right? And then Aim Gain exhaust as well, and new Prelude with Aim Gain parts. All right. So I'll pause just briefly to delete some stuff, and I'll be back soon. All right, moving on. This is it's a Jimny, but it has fully hydraulics, and it was just going up and down. Ah, you can see it, right? Ah, very cool. Yeah, and looks like a G wagon. Right. Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh, it's really cool. All right, moving on, and oh yeah. Okay. So, I think we should head towards the last hall here. There's a Cybertruck, and I think Cybertrucks are not actually legal in Japan because they're just atrociously bad. But there's one here. Do not touch. Yep. Do not worry. I'm not going to do that. Cybertruck. All right. So there's another entrance over there. Right. So let's see if we have some vans here that might be worth showing around. Right. Should probably go from the back of the vans. Life is journey. Yeah. Life is journey. Let's see. Oh, another cool fair lady, and some pickup truck. Look at that. Also this yacht style bed or whatever. And oh, S15. Too many of them and a modified. Or I just see the modified ones. But oh, look at that. R33 GTR. And let me just show you briefly the interior. Really cool. Recaro seats. Like this pattern thing. Let me see if I can focus. Yeah, there you go. With this pattern thing. And let me defocus. There you go. And kind of a single steering wheel. But what is cool about this one is it's carbon fiber, like the whole body. This is so hard, right? Yeah, whole body carbon fiber. R34, R33. Sorry. Let me just get you a wide angle of that. All right, cool. So let's go to the last hall. Last hall, I have about 15 minutes of footage. Maybe I'll delete some more stuff, but I have to show you the last hall. All right. So I was looking for a Liberty Walk for the longest time. So they're probably here. So let me go from this edge to the left, and let's see what else cool, what other cool stuff we can find, right? Yeah. But we ended up in Suzuki. Suzuki's place, okay. All right, so let's get going. Bond Group. Brabus. Oh, is it a Brabus Rolls Royce? I didn't know they do these. But there you go. If you have money and you want to waste, I don't know. Rolls Royce looks pretty much 1016 Industries. Look at that. This is very intricate, very cool carbon fiber pattern here. And Mansory. T-Slab and RS Racing, right? RS Racing. Okay, and then we have T-Slabs and BMWs, M3. M3. All right. Oh, no way. Look at that. A Carrera GT. Ah, wow. There's two Carrera GTs. There's one here, one there. Let me just, I have to take a video of that. Oh, this one has a lift kit as well. This is wild. So, Carrera GT, F40, and F50, F40, and another Carrera GT. Wow. Fucking crazy. I love these cars. So I wanted to go to Liberty Walk, but anyway, we can't say no to a Carrera GT and go to the back and just have a look, and especially if they're modified. F14 to Carrera GT. That's crazy. I like seeing one. I consider a rarity. Oh, actually, there's some more stuff here. I don't want to miss something really cool. And these are all cool, no doubt about it. But we want to come here for like Steady AG, BMW tuning. This is what you should get. This looks actually good now. Bloody hell. Took them years to figure it out. All right. So let's have a look at the Revuelto over there, and then Huracan. Revuelto with really huge tire. Are these wheels stock? This is crazy big. We have oh, is that Huracan, I guess? Aventador. But okay, we have Bravos. So I think these are all owned by people, right? Owned by not show cars. You know, they are just owned by somebody, right? And Superleggera, Veloce. Look, forged carbon rear wing. But Subi over there. But okay, so this is a hall that we can probably go through fairly quickly. They are really cool cars, and I just suggest everybody, this is every year in January, just come and visit. And I think we are getting close to Liberty Walk, and this is a Liberty Walk R34. And these are all for sale, right? If you want, you can buy these. But take a look at the wheels. It's really fucking cool. Really, really nice. And then we have the next to that we have the Copen Liberty Walk. Also has like they've done like a R35. Yes, they've done it. It even says GTR. Ah, this is cool. I like this. I like this. Do some dumb shit. I have to stop talking like that because YouTube demonetizes that kind of talk. But let me just go here and more Liberty Walk stuff. All right. So Liberty Walk, Ferrari, Lambos. RX-7, I like these, and I'm gonna walk in front of them, but let's just enjoy them from the back at the moment, right? Let's do this. Jaws, experience new adventure. All right. Liberty Walk. All right, look at this. And we have Tokyo Harajuku. I think they have, because they have a store in Harajuku. I don't think they are from Harajuku. Meiji. And look at the wheels. The wheels look really cool. I like Liberty Walk. They look like, they look like a race car. And Ferrari, Liberty Walk. M3 Touring, good car. Horrible news, but okay. Oh, this is also cool. Let's see if we can take a bit of a better angle of that. All right. Rolls-Royce, zero design. All right. W work, huh? Is that all the Liberty Walk stuff? That's weird. That is weird. But okay, W work. Let's check those out, right? So we have no entry. We're not going to do that, right? But what they are going to do is walk around a little bit. They have 3D design parts. This really cool line that goes from the front to the rear, and then there's two lines, right? And they cross here, and they cross here back again, right? And this is part of the 3D design. And I like the rear headlights in this one actually. Looks cool. Fat rear wing, rear exhaust pipes. Looks really cool. All right. W work. All right. Well, Lotus has their Formula One car and their latest EVI, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know what's the name of this. Yeah. All right. Whoa. GTI. ID GTI concept. So electric GTI. And of course, there's a cute little lady here. This can also be a potential for a cover photo, but we check the wheels out. This looks, I mean, it looks cool. You know, whether you like, you know, as a concept, right? Appreciate these. So whether you like electric is, you know, different question. And a different topic, but it looks cool, and that's what's important. Okay. Toyo Tires has some stuff as well. Sandler. Race cars, essentially. The new GT, right? And then we have Monster Sport, whatever, Tajima Motor Corporation. So this is something new. Oh, すみません。聞いてない。ごめんなさい。間違えました。This is something new. This person thought I'm talking to him, but I'm not. Look at that. This is really interesting, yeah. Huh. Damn. Look at that. This is cool. A Sport, Suzuki Swift Sport, I guess. Yeah, you can, and with a rear engine. That's cool. Monster and Tajima are right next to each other. But this, I didn't know. What do they do? Electric cars? Huh. It's good. It's a new competitor. I hope it's Japanese. I do not know them though. So Toyo Tires has some cool cars, but oh, that may have been it. Let me check. I thought Liberty Walks would have a booth here. Yeah. Panasonic. All right, let me go walk a little bit. All right, let me pause here to see, because we're at the end of the hall. Let me pause here to see if there is actually a Liberty Walk stuff. Alphard Modelista concept. This looks really cool. Look at the lights behind the thing. But it's not a lot. No, there's like a little bit more at the bottom. You can see some of the lights, and here as well. And they have I think Lexus ES 350. I guess they have. You can see at the bottom they have like this side fairing, I guess, with lights as well. I wonder if they change colors. That would be cool. All right. I think that's it actually. Actually, there's still Liberty Walk, so I'm gonna take you there. Just made some space, and on the way there we can talk. We can see some more Liberty Walk that people drive around actually. So sorry, let me just so it's obviously over there, and this is it's a massive booth. Like always, they have a lot of space. So I want to show you this and one more thing. Stay tuned. And I may just switch this in for the other on the first part, right? But in any case, Liberty Walk. I guess RX-7, but I like this hard lines here. And look at the rims. Look at the rims, right? And this is one of the things I wanted to see in this show. Actually, this is a Liberty Walk GTR with a cut-off roof. Supercar advocates. Look at the wheels. That's really cool. That's really cool. All right, and this is wild. This is violent and should be forbidden. Like, my God, look at this! What they have done. This is a Porsche with eyelashes. Eyelash Porsche. Really cool. You can draw stuff on it, right? And people just keep doing that. Yeah. All right, that was Liberty Walks. It was a bit of a highlight. The Countach with some lines. Let me walk through there just real quick. Absolute. All right. Some Ferraris. Beautiful, absolutely stunning cars. And let me see one more thing actually. A few more things, but they are here. They're here, right? Look at that. Super Sport. This looks really cool. Some dark brown leather. That's a Mini, essentially. That's interesting. It's a Mini. This is a exceptionally long wheelbase for a Mini, and the rear has like these extensions. All right, so one more thing I want to show you before we finish, and that is apparently, and I'm not sure because I kind of skimmed over the Toyota part, but apparently the new GR-GT is there. So let's see if I can find that. All right, I have just arrived in time, and it's not lastingly loud, and we can just have a nice look around this the new GR-GT. There's these fender flares, I guess. Look inside. Recaro seats. And we play the game of avoid being taken pictures of. Fantastic car. Looks really cool. Let me see if I can walk around here. And, okay. Just a little bit, but I can't really tell you much of the features, but this is carbon ceramic brakes. It's very cool, and the GR Motorsport, right? It's pretty cool. Let me just, well, maybe I can looks really cool with the air vent and air duct. Yeah. Give me a second. Right. So GR-GT. Really cool car. I'm happy Toyota did this. Okay. Let me walk just around a little bit more, and just a look inside. We have, so there's a GT branding on the steering wheel, right? And Pilot Sports Cup 2. In general, this is a really cool car. All right, I think that's gonna be it. Actually, they have the race version of the GT GR. Look at that. That's really cool. Really sick. Look at the aerodynamic and air intake. Let's do a walk around here too. Pilot Sport race tires, side exhaust, quick fuel. Look at the wing. So my gimbal has died. It's going to be a little bit more wonky here, but let me finish this. I'm actually just at the end of my filming here, right? I may put this in the front because I've skipped this when I walked past by here first. But anyway, take a look at the GR Mark. So this is the race car version, right? This is an actual race car. Apparently, it has done earlier a burnout today, a donuts in the parking lot, so that's it's pretty sick, yeah. Let me just finish my walk around and do my bye-bye. All right. So that's it. That's Tokyo Auto Salon. I hope you enjoyed the show, and if you get inspired by something that you've seen, let me know in the comments below. And if you liked it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me know what people like, and comment if you want to see something else. In any case, thanks for watching, and see you next time.